Really appreciate everybody coming out and supporting us here today. Here to break ground for Ancon's new corporate office. I couldn't be more thrilled about being here and doing this. I think a lot of you know, but maybe if you don't know, we're a 100% employee company. So this isn't my building. This is all the Ancon employee owners' building. So, we're excited about. We looked at this building back in July of 2022, and I don't know, some of you don't know, our warehouse is right next door here. Our current office is over across the tracks. So this made a lot of sense for us, bringing our campus together. I'll talk a little bit more, just kind of the why here in a few minutes, but really appreciate everybody coming out here. Just a few introductions and recognizing a few people. First off, we have a couple Ancon board members here with us. Jan Farron, if you'd raise your hand, please. John Place, our chairman of the board, is here. I don't believe David Swihart from Yoder Ainley is also on our board. He's not here. And then Tim Short as well. So thanks to those folks for supporting this endeavor with us. I know there's a few elected officials here. I don't want to make sure I don't miss anybody, but I know Katie Sonner's here representing the mayor of Goshen. So I know Mayor Leakey couldn't be here. I don't believe there's any other did I miss any other elected officials? I'm sorry. Joanna King, thanks for coming today. So thank you. Did I miss anybody else? Okay. Nick Kiefer from the Chamber, great supporter. Vince Turner, thanks for coming from the Chamber as well. Really appreciate your support over the time. A couple of other people I want to recognize are really important people to me at Ancon as my executive team. So Rhett Fisher, our CFO. Where you at, Rhett? Don Carrico, our Director of Field Operations. Ryan Kring over here is our VP of Business Development. So really proud of that team, and they really mean a lot to me as leading our group. Lastly, introductions and recognition is I want all the Ancon employee owners to raise their hand. These are the folks that I have the privilege of leading a small piece of them. We couldn't have all the field guys here, field folks here, but appreciate everything that you guys do for the company. I'm going to turn this over to Ben King, our architect here at Ancon. I kind of joke because, once we finally found a contractor that could do this for us, we also needed a design team that could do this for us. So I walked down the hall and talked to Ben. So Ben's going to talk just a little bit about the design here, but he's our architect here at Ancon.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks, everybody, for being here. This is an exciting day for us, right? Kind of kicking off this project. It's a big milestone. When you do construction projects, it's a big milestone in the history of companies, and so we want to recognize this, and it's exciting that you guys are all here to celebrate this with us. As Doug said, I'm an architect. I lead our design team, and it's been a privilege to design our own building, right? We design a lot of buildings for our clients and our customers, and that's exciting, but it's a little bit more exciting to do it for ourselves. And so a couple of things that our design team, Matt, Shelby, Brian, that we focused on is the employee owner aspect, right? We want this space to be critical for our employee owners, somewhere that we can function together, collaborate well together. Our employee owners both in the office but also in the field. How do we bring our staff together, both our office employees and our field employees? That was important in the design. Another piece that was important is that this is a showpiece for us. We want this to show both our design ability but also our construction ability. As we bring prospective clients into this space, what will it portray about our company? So it's critical from a design aspect of how this came together. So a couple features is daylight. You can see on some of the renderings here a lot of large windows. We come from an office that doesn't have a lot of daylight right now, so the connection to the outdoors is critical for us. How do we do that without and do it well is important for us. So daylight, materials, both interior materials, exterior materials. How do we use local materials in cost-effective manners? That was critical, and then also showing just just how they all merge together. So we'll have polished concrete, we'll have carpet, we'll have different floor finishes inside, and then just different materials also on the outside, more from a rough to smooth texture, just how that all comes together. So yeah, it's been a super fun project for us, and just excited to kick this off. So thank you for being here.
Thanks, Ben. So maybe just a little bit about the why. One of the first things for me is my commute to work and back. I don't have to cross the railroad tracks anymore, so that's a big deal. That wasn't the main reason, but that's going to be pretty nice. Ancon, we've been in our current building for 40 plus years. It has served us very well. We've outgrown it. We're at a place where we don't have enough space to keep our groups, our teams together. So that's probably one of the biggest reasons. Next is just, it's outdated. Our old office is outdated and doesn't do a good representation of who we are. And then lastly, just our culture. Our culture is really driving this and coming up to the 2020s and really, improving what we do and what we look like and so forth. So we're really excited about that. The other thing I would share with you is in 2025, Ancon will be celebrating our 50th year. So that's another really exciting thing for us. So we're looking at, the next 50 years. What's that future and what's that look like for us? So, that's another big goal that we have is, being in this building. Just for that, we plan to be in this building by next summer sometimes. There's a few people that say I'm crazy by June 1, but we'll see. We'll kind of see how the contractor does. But that's what our goal is next summer. Somebody just said I keep going back, but we'll say June. The other big thing is just, we talked a lot about this of, being connected with our warehouse and our campus. And that's really a big deal, being employee owners. Everybody is an owner of this company. We really thought, bringing our campuses together was going to be a big deal. And I'm really proud and excited to be able to do that. And then also just investing in Goshen. We're investing a lot of our employee owners, hard work into this community, and we're excited about that. There was discussions, 10 years ago of where does Ancon need to be? We want to stay in Goshen, and we're definitely committed to staying here. So we're excited about that. Last thing I'll share with you is I went back and I looked at the email that I sent out to our employee owners when we bought this building that night. And I said, I make a commitment to our team that we're going to create an office building that will be welcoming to all our employee owners, our clients, our friends of Ancon, and also our community. So I will continue that, and it's also going to represent better on the buildings that we build, the hard work that we do, and just being a great organization and a great group of employee owners. So that's my commitment to our team and to our community here. So let's get this thing going. Last thing, just one little thing is if people want to take a look at the building, grab one of the Ancon folks and we'll be happy to show you. There's not a lot in there now, but come back and see us next summer and we'll show you around when it's finished. But thanks again for everybody coming, and we'll go ahead and break some ground.